Hello there guys, my name is Sean Sandbrook and a big warm welcome to the Theme Park Worldwide YouTube channel. Here we are at PortAventura, as I mentioned in our last show, and we're here at the PortAventura White Night event. It's going to be absolutely fantastic, and as well as bringing you all the updates from theme parks throughout Europe, we're also going to be taking you on a tour of the White Nights Noches Blancas event here at PortAventura. Along with all that, back in the UK, Alicia updates you on SW7 and Scarefest at Alton Towers. I bring you news on an interesting new hotel concept for Thorpe Park, and that means my name's Sean Sandbrook, this is PortAventura Park White Nights, and that means it's time to cue those titles. Hello there guys, and once again a big warm welcome to episode 11 of the European Attraction Show here on Theme Park Worldwide. Now myself and Alicia would like to thank you all for your support here on YouTube, and we're doing absolutely fantastic and it's much appreciated, so thanks guys. Now as I briefly mentioned back in episode 10, we are here at PortAventura, which is a theme park here in Spain, just near Tarragona. Very easy to access from Reyes Airport as well, about 15 sort of minutes in a taxi down the road, so if you want to come here, we'll give you more details later in the show. So here's a bit of detail of what's going on here at PortAventura. We've got a special event, it's gone on 3 times over the summer. Tonight is the 3rd White Nights of the year. The park remains open until 4 AM. We've got special shows all throughout the theme park. Now PortAventura first opened as a theme park back in 1995, and it's now the 6th most visited theme park in Europe, and it attracts over 3.5 million visitors each year. Now the resort has 4 themed hotels, a water park, theme park, which we're in now, various golf courses, caravan touring facilities, and a fantastic selection of on-site entertainment, making it the perfect place for a family theme park trip. Now back onto the White Nights event throughout today's show, and we'll bring you more on that later on. But now it's time for UK theme park news. Now first off for UK theme park news, and that's from Thorpe Park and the planning applications that's been sent from Runnymede Council last Thursday. Now as you may remember, just a couple of years ago, Thorpe Park had plans for their own on-site hotel. Now after them plans, they sort of showed a hotel just next to the main island where all the rides off Thorpe Park, just to the side of where the Swarm now stands. Now the new application that's been submitted is for the installation of accommodation. That's for 117 boardwalk style bedrooms, and these come in like snooze box style shipping containers, sort of painted white, with all sorts of gardens and stuff like that, and that's going to be there until February 2016 on a temporary planning permission if that gets passed. Now the snooze box shipping container idea, it's a very cost efficient way of building a hotel, and I'm sure if it does get built it'll fit with Thorpe Park's market very well. What are your thoughts on the snooze box hotel? Send them in at Theme Park WW. There it is on your screen. That's it, just there, about now. Fantastic. Now also down at Thorpe Park, they've had an event going on, which is the Sunscream event, and that's sort of like animal bike tours, freestyle basketball, and lots of things like that. So the park-wide audio has been taken over by a DJ, fantastic, just like Noches Blancas tonight. Woo woo woo, party time. And it's been absolutely fantastic. So if you have visited Thorpe Park recently, let us know by the usual method. Now on to more of our theme park news, and that's over to Alicia, who's been over at Alton Towers this week, checking the updates on the park's new roller coaster for 2013, Secret Weapon 7, and also more details on the 2012 Scarefest event. Woo! It's exciting guys. So while Alicia's telling you all that, I think it's time for a beer. Estrella, please guys!
For the past few episodes, here at Theme Park Worldwide, we've brought you all the updates on Secret Weapon 7, the new roller coaster being constructed next to Oblivion on the site of the Black Hole Tent in X Sector. Over the past month, work on the construction site has really heated up, and we mentioned back in our last episode, deep holes and excavation were well underway on the site. Also, the construction of a new substation for X sector to the rear of the site is making progress daily. As usual, in this episode of the show, we have an update on the construction. So here's a look around the construction site from the perimeter fences around the site. Fantastic views of the ride area there, and also, as you may have noticed, blue markings have appeared on the flooring close to the entrance to the construction site. These are believed to be the location of the footers for the new ride, and as construction takes place, it's believed that the fence will expand to allow access to more of the site. Also, as the holes get deeper on the site, the land towards the top of the site and nearer the toilets is looking much more clear, ready to be excavated, and work is moving swiftly on to get the land ready for the installation of the footers in the upcoming months. Here at Theme Park Worldwide, we'll keep you updated on the latest construction on the new 2013 roller coaster. And if you have any comments on the ride, what are your thoughts on how the construction is going so far, tweet us at themeparkww or add to our Facebook wall. Here at the show, myself and Sean hope to hear from you soon. Your comments will be mentioned in our next show. I hope you've enjoyed that update on all the latest here at Alton Towers, and now it's time to head back over to Sean at Portaventura for more sun, fun and 4 AM ride closers. I'll be back later on for Theme Park Worldwide's Ride of the Week. Back to you, Sean.
Thanks for the updates there, Alicia, from back at Alton Towers. And she'll be back later on in the show. So in the meantime, let's have some sun, fun and rock and roll. Now, back in the last episode of the show, we showed you the latest construction on the new Wallace & Gromit dark ride that is going into Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Well, following on from that, over the past couple of weeks, we've had reports in that more work has happened on the site, and with more of the steel structure going into place. And also, we've been to the park recently, had a look around the site. It's looking absolutely fantastic. Now also, we've had a fan of the show write in. She says that the ride was in her top 5 rides at the Pleasure Beach. Oh, same here, we actually love the gold mine. It's a shame that it's been removed. It was a classic Blackpool attraction. What are your thoughts on the gold mine being removed and replaced by an IP attraction? Send them in. It's there at the bottom of your screen now at Theme Park WW, or by writing on our Facebook wall by searching Theme Park Worldwide on Facebook. There it is. So in the meantime, let's have a look at the latest construction and also at the concept art of the brand new Wallace & Gromit dark ride at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Looking absolutely fantastic there, and it looks like some sort of shop will also be placed next to the attraction, and which is a great way of extending on the Wallace & Gromit IP. Now on to our final piece of UK theme park news, and that's from Drayton Manor Theme Park in Tamworth. Now Drayton Manor are still doing their fantastic offer online, and with its £20 admission and free car parking. That's free parking on your screen there if you book it online at draytonmanor.com. Also, if you're visiting the park, you will get a voucher booklet, and that's worth over £100. That's got all sorts of offers on donuts and getting things free in the restaurants and shops in the park. Colin Bryan, Drayton Manor's Managing Director, said we've planned an amazing summer of events and fun at the park, and it's going to be absolutely fantastic value for the whole family. So after all that fantastic UK theme park news and some great updates on the exciting developments in the UK, it's time to head over here to Europe for your European theme park news. Hello and welcome to European Theme Park News, brought to you here from Portaventura. Now, did you know the site we are now sat at was one of the original planned locations for the European Disneyland? Not many people know that. Along with sites in both Italy and England, they were considered before the original decision of the Parisian resort was made. That's because of the connections to the rest of Europe. Now, the park was originally created half by the Two Swords Group and also by the Busch Gardens Entertainments Corporation. That's a big word to say. Also, Two Swords Group used to own Alton Towers, as I'm sure you know, and they sort of came out of Portaventura a few years after completion. But now it's on to our first piece of European theme park news, and that's from Europa Park in Germany. And that's on a medium-sized update heading to the park for 2013. Now, after the successful conversion and extension of the Enchanted Forest area of Europa Park in 2011, and that replaced old wooden huts by playful fairy tale buildings, it now follows a major expansion just past the Europa Park Lake. And the park have recently erected a sign saying with the slogan, "The fairy tale goes on, the expansion of the fairy tale forest heralds." Very exciting news. Judging by the poster, it's going to be sort of an interpretation of sort of fairy tales like Rapunzel and the wishing table and stuff like that. So we're going to check that out at Europa Park for next year, and I'm sure it's going to be absolutely fantastic. Now, also upcoming in the expansion, we've got some dark rides planned for the future, and we'll bring that all to you here on the European Attraction Show. As we get the news, we will keep you all posted. Fantastic stuff there, guys. Now, us three have just got in from the theme park. It's 4:30 AM in the morning, and we've been there since 10 o'clock this morning, and wow, we've actually done 18 hours of theme park action. It's been absolutely fantastic, and we've had a brilliant time here at Noches Blancas. So some of you may be wondering what actually Noches Blancas is. So what actually happened was that the event's happened twice so far this year. This was the third night of the event, and the park remained open until 4 AM, and that's on selected rides. Some of the smaller rides in the area do actually close. Also, we've got special extended show times, special music generation, also the phone party, live DJ, and Factoria Circular, which is like a band sort of that spins around. And we've also got the live drummers, flamenco dance in Mediterranean, and there's much more throughout the park. Now that also includes the nightly spectacular Fiesta Ventura and the Sesamo Parade, showing at 3 AM and 3:15 around the Mediterranean Lagoon, which is absolutely fantastic. But here in the show, I think we've told you enough about this fantastic event, so now it's time to head back into the theme park for you guys to see what we've done this evening at Noches Blancas. Here's a look. Now here I am in the Q4 Shambhala Expedition of the Himalayas, and we've just had my 99th ride on it, and here we are in the express queue with our express front row passes and our hotel wristbands for my 100th ride on Shambhala. Let's go! had such a jam-packed trip. It's been absolutely fantastic. You can see me there just a couple of minutes ago, raving in the foam party there. Absolutely brilliant, but we're all knackered now from it, but it's been brilliant. We've got some little souvenirs today. Today has also been my 100th ride on Shambhala, as you can see by this on-ride photo, which is just there. There we go. And we are actually making the 100. I can't do it with one, but you get the idea. And also the theme park do their own CD, which is this here, Portaventura Generation, which is available for €10 in all the shops in the park. It's been absolutely fantastic, so that is all on Noches Blancas. And if you check out the channel in a few days' time, we will have an in-depth video showing everything that we've done here at Theme Park Worldwide. But now it's time to head back over to Alicia for Theme Park Worldwide Ride of the Show.
Wow, it looks like the party's really pumping there at Portaventura. Now on to something else to get the blood pumping, and that's Theme Park Worldwide's Ride of the Show. And for episode 11 of the European Attractions Show, it's one of my favourites, it's Sonic Spinball here at Tolton Towers. Now Sonic Spinball opened at Tolton Towers in 2004 and was previously known as Spinball Wizard, and it's a steel spinning roller coaster made by Mora Son of Germany and is sponsored by Sega. The ride is located in the Adventureland area of the park and is based on Sega's #1 franchise Sonic the Hedgehog. And this is shown through various pieces of theming in the area and through the Q-Line music. When the ride originally opened as Spinball Wizard, it featured a loose pinball machine theme. The name was a pun on the song Pinball Wizard by The Who. It was decided in late 2009 that the ride would receive a sponsorship. The roller coaster was therefore given a red and blue track repaint, new theming signage and audio. Sonic Spinball is an extended SC3000 model and stands at a height of 56 feet and cost $3.5 million to construct. Some interesting facts there on this brilliant family ride. Now that's it from me in the show, and I'll be back in our next episode bringing you all the latest news. For now, it's back over to Sean for Portaventura and the rest of the White Night events.
Thanks Alicia for episode 11 roller coaster of the week. Now, as I mentioned earlier in the show, myself and Alicia will be back together in the UK for episode 12, bringing you all the latest theme park news, and a special new section to the show is about to be revealed, so make sure you stay tuned. Now, as you can see, the atmosphere once it turns to night here at Portaventura is absolutely electrifying, and much like our next section of the show, it's time for my favourite, and that means it's time for Theme Park Worldwide Magic Moments! Much lush, I think. Hello and welcome to Theme Park Worldwide Magic Moments here in Mediterranean with this beautiful Spanish music. Now our first two magic moments go to Owen Norman, and with the first picture of Owen and his dad with Alex the Lion at the fantastic new live show at Chesterton World of Adventures Resort. Here's a look at his magic moments.
Gran fiesta aquí, gran fiesta allá. Baila, 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 nuestra fiesta es única. Gran fiesta aquí, gran fiesta allá.
Now our next magic moment is from Dan Cox, who recently rode one of our favourite rides, and that's Apocalypse at Drayton Manor. Not quite as good as Hurricane Condor here at Portaventura, but it will do. It's still a very intense ride, but not just in any normal way. Have a look at his fantastic magic moment here, where he's having a bit of a read on the ride. Here's a look.
Gran fiesta aquí, gran fiesta allá. Baila, 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 nuestra fiesta es única. Gran fiesta aquí.
A big Theme Park Worldwide thank you to all of you for sending me your fantastic magic moments, and I'm sure That Will Know an Apocalypse has to be one of our best ones out of all the 11 episodes of the European Attraction Show. If you think you can do better, I'm sure you know by now, you can send us a tweet at ThemeParkWW on Twitter, or you can search on Facebook, Theme Park Worldwide, send us a message on there or write on our wall. Myself and Alicia look forward to seeing your fantastic magic moments soon, and we'll bring them in episode 12 to you back over in the UK. And there we have it. Yet another fantastic jam-packed show here on Theme Park Worldwide of the European Attraction Show. Now, as you've probably watched there, we've had a fantastic time here at Portaventura, and a few interesting facts here. You guys on Theme Park Worldwide have actually watched 3.5 hours of news in the past 11 episodes. How you've put up with me and Alicia telling you all that news for 3.5 hours, I do not know. But if you want to watch it all, if you click at the bottom of your screen now, there it is. That will take you over to our playlist for the European Attraction Show. Go back to episode 1, all the way through to number 11. You can watch them all, see all the latest news and what's happened over 2012 so far. Now also make sure you tune in on September the 1st, which is later this week, because here on Theme Park Worldwide, we've got a very special announcement to make about our Halloween offering, because it's going to be absolutely fantastic, and we've got some brilliant exclusives coming up here on Theme Park Worldwide. Now, we hope you've enjoyed watching the party here from Portaventura. A big thank you to Alicia back in the UK, bringing you all the news from Alton Towers. And I think that leaves us with one more thing to say. We're going to get on our plane back to the UK and cue those titles. Thanks, guys. See you soon.